When you were at Pendleton, you were not too far from where you grew up in East Los Angeles. If East LA was its own city, it'd be one of the largest Mexican communities in North America. What was that like growing up in East Los Angeles? What was your family life like, and when did you become politically aware, and you on the Republican side? When did this? Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, thank you again for having me, and thank you, Maria. It's nice to be here with you. Yes, I was born in East Los Angeles, and being Mexican was really not a big deal. It was a very Mexican population, and my grandfather came from Mexico. They trekked from Guadalajara and with a family, and eventually made it to Tijuana, and then did 3 years of going back and forth on the guest worker program through the Bracero program, which we don't have anymore, but that was in the 50s, and then eventually was able to be sponsored by a Navy admiral. And one of the things, and my mom was 7, and she says she remembers this, and all the kids remember this too, is that he said, it's an honor to do this for you. The only thing I ask is that you don't go on government assistance, that you try to work hard and work in this community.
Your family's sponsor said
right,
this.
They were sponsored, and so they were very proud, and she still remembers that today because she's the one who told me about it, that none of them ever did that they were able to work very hard and then eventually own their own homes, graduate from high school, which was a big thing for them because my grandparents barely graduated, or really graduated from elementary school, but went through 6th grade, and so it was a big deal for my parents to go to high school, and so it was a big deal that I was going to go to college.
Were you the first generation?
First one to graduate college, and I just knew since I was like 6 years old. I didn't know what college was, but I knew I was going to graduate from college. And so, growing up in Los Angeles, and then we moved around, but mostly in the Los Angeles area, and it was not a big deal. I mean, I had 35 cousins, and I grew up dancing the jarabe, which is the Mexican hat dance, at talent shows in elementary school, and learning how to cook with my grandmother and my mother, which is still a very fond memory of making tortillas. So it was just a part of the culture, just embraced the culture. It was just part of my life growing up.